Great. We're ready too.
Perfect.
Teach us.
Ready to get it done. Get it done. All right, we're going to do ourselves a hip workout today. Very simple hip workout. It's going to focus on hip flexion, hip extension, hip abduction, and hip adduction. Here, okay? So we're going to start with our hip flexion. So we're going to flex our hip 90 degrees in place, just like so. Here we go.
All right. Are we doing it right?
You're doing it perfectly right. Yep. Great. So right at that 90 degrees and continuously. So we feel that, and our inguinal fold, where our hip flexor is right over here. Excellent. Good. These are all going to be right about 1 minute, all these exercises, and then we're going to switch to the other side. So I have the clock going. We'll get it going here. You'll really start feeling this as it goes along.
I'm starting to feel it already.
It's happening. It's basically happening for you right now. There's more of this to come. More of this to come. 20 seconds left. You're like, oh no. I'm glad it's just 10 minutes, right?
Because I'm trying to balance.
Nice work, Melissa. Nice work. 10 seconds left.
All right.
Here we go. Keep it going. We're getting ready for the switch in 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side. Here we go. Feels good when you switch initially.
It does feel good.
It's like,
funny, no matter how much I work out, anytime I do something new, I'm always surprised how much it burns.
Of course, of course. Even your dog's excited about it.
Oh, he's ready.
Oh, yes. This is kind of a base, very simple base workout that I do with anybody, no matter how long they've been training, whether, professional athlete, whether beginning exerciser. Start to build the middle of the body here. 20 seconds left. I got the time. Not going to forget the time. You're feeling it right now. Boom.
Wow.
There we go. Excellent. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
Wow, how much.
And is this a good workout for anyone, or is there
anyone? Literally anyone.
Cool.
Anyone could do this. Now we're going to turn our leg out to the side, or hip external rotation. Okay. And we're going to bring our leg up. We're going to hip flex, but in an external rotated position, continuous. Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Probably should not have done a leg workout yesterday.
There may have been a mistake made.
Guess we'll see how I feel later.
Yeah, you'll see. Just for this very short time, you'll be like, whoa, wow.
Oh, yeah. I know my mom and I were on a Zoom this morning, catching up. And she was like, even working out for like 5 minutes, you can feel it sometimes. And I'm like, well, we're doing a 10-minute workout today. So
that's right. That's right. And you have the obstacle there of your dog. Like 20 seconds, Kathlyn and Melissa, 20 seconds.
All right.
Feeling that? So we did that hip external rotation. It's a little more hip abduction there. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. That switch is going to feel great when you switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side.
Ooh.
Other side. So there's several ways to do this. So we're doing this in place. Often when I work with people, depending on their space, we may start in place, or we'll also do this where we'll be moving to the side. We'll be moving down a corridor, let's say 10, 15 yards. It adds a little more intensity, changes it up, adding more movement to it, more dynamic movement.
Do you see most of your clients virtually?
100%, all 100% virtual. Yep.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's what I was doing right before this.
Wow. I love it.
Oh yeah, 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left.
Do they all have like gym equipment, or do some of them have just a mat and some weights? Or
most of them have gym equipment. I let them know exactly the pieces of equipment to get. It's nothing crazy. And then we use those basic pieces for that. Okay. Cool. For the purpose of this, we're going to add some more complexity. There's a lot more simple exercises. We're going to combine our hip flexion with hip adduction, and we're going to extend our knee. So we're going to swing up, swing out, up and out.
You've got some height.
I tell you what, I should, right? I better. once you're gonna work with someone, you're like, wow, and they're swinging it down here. You're like, what's going on here? And it's like this actually workout, this approach was born out of, I was a collegiate track and field athlete, and we did so much hip work when it was part of our active warm-up before we would do our running workouts.
Yeah.
And so I just took it and kind of created my own process from this as it's a workout for most people. It was a warm-up for us when we were doing it, so.
Yeah, this is a workout. Melissa, we're really in sync right now. We look like the emoji, the like swing dance emoji.
Right. Exactly. I like it. It's like coming together.
We got a rhythm.
You got it. We're going to be switching in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gonna feel good to switch. Here we go.
All right.
Swing up, swing out. Very nice. Good. What happens over time?
Stable on this side. Is that normal?
It happens. Some people are more dominant on one side versus the other.
So for someone who has hip tendonitis like me, this seems like it would be a great workout to kind of strengthen the muscles. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, because often like the hips are a symptom of other things. So if someone says, I have knee issues, I have ankle issues, it's often because the chain, especially the hip complex, has not been addressed. We're such a, I'm keeping time, by the way, we're such a quadricep hamstring based workout society. A lot of squat lunges, those are good. I can combine those with these exercises too, often do. 10 seconds. Yeah. However, we don't spend a lot of time working on our hips. So a lot of times when you focus on the hips, you'll alleviate a lot of those other issues.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot
of sense. All right, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do a little hip extension. Okay, hip extension. Swing our leg back. It's okay if you lean over here. So we're going to swing back to the center. Extend our hip, back to the center. Here we go.
Do we ever like put our foot back on the ground, or are we staying like vertically?
Put it back on the ground, tap it back down, give yourself some balance here. Okay. There we go. And it's gonna go to your comfort level, flexibility wise. Some people are gonna have hyper flexibility, some are gonna have kind of their hip flexibility. They're not gonna be able to go that high. The goal is increase our hip extension.
All right. Melissa, I expect good things from your hyper flexibility.
Even though
looking good.
Tighten up real fast.
Nice work. 20 seconds left before we switch sides. Our next exercise coming up, we're going to add in some rotation or a swing as well with it.
Okay. I'm starting to sweat.
I'm telling you. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides.
Okay. It's funny because with all these standing things, like right now, I felt it in my left hip more.
Yeah. Usually the stabilizing leg, because you're having to stabilize. There's a lot of movement happening.
Yeah.
Keeping your body upright is very difficult. Excellent. Good. And think this is just 10 minutes. Normally, this is a half an hour that I do with people. Okay. This is one version of a workout. There's a variety of different workouts, but this would be considered our mobility, stability based day.
What are the other days that you do?
So you have a mobility, stability day, have more of a cardiovascular based day, muscular strength, endurance, different things like that.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
So do you usually segregate it by like the theme of the workout rather than the part of the body?
Yeah, so it also depends on how frequent the person exercises. So if somebody gives me like twice a week, well, that's going to change what we're doing. Somebody does 4 times a week, we can segment it to be more of like this day is this.
For sure.
Okay, our next one here, we're going to extend our knee and we're going to rotate our hip. So we're going to swing around, back to the center, swing around, back, swing around. Here we go. So these bigger movements, it's different if you have your knee flexed, it's easier. Okay. As soon as you extend your knee, you increase the force arm, or some physics here. So the longer the forearm, the more effort it takes to move something. So the intensity is higher. So if I want to make an exercise harder in this, I go from knee flex to knee extension and around. Excellent.
Feeling it pop.
Yeah. You're not used to this. Like,
well, my hip pops almost all the time. So
yeah.
Can confirm.
Yeah. That's why I go to a chiropractor.
These are very different movements. Most people are not used to doing these movements regularly. 10 seconds. Keep that knee extended. Extend the knee. Keep it extended.
And for this, is it more important to keep the knee extended rather than get height?
Yeah, I'd rather you keep your knee extended. We want that forearm to be longer. All right, switch sides.
All right.
There we go. Good. Fantastic. And so this is mainly hip, but there's also a large upper body component to this too. There's endless amount of exercise adding in stability, mobility, all these things.
Yeah, these are super easy to do, like in the middle of your day, like a quick break.
Exactly. You don't need a lot of space. You don't need to go somewhere to do it. You can literally just do it where you are.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it's the convenience factor. You get a great workout. 15 seconds left. Good, good.
Do a lot of your clients work with you like on a lunch break or in the middle of the day when they have a few like 30 minutes?
Usually it's in the morning time or in the evening time primarily, but I have a few people in the afternoon, few people.
Yeah.
Last exercise coming up, we're going to work on some adduction, adding toward the midline of the body here. So we're going to do a leg swing. We're going to swing in and we're going to swing out. So, and we're going to swing in, out. Now you may need to stop when you're doing this. Swing in and out. You may need to do this for balance purposes. Okay. A harder version is swinging in and out, keeping your body without touching the ground. Those are different modifications. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Excellent.
Melissa.
Good. I know, Melissa got it going on.
I do not have the balance like you, girl.
She got it going on.
I love it.
There we go. So we're working on some adduction and abduction. But normally you see people doing this, it's a leg swing. It's kind of a common terminology for it. Excellent. Coming down the home stretch of this workout. After this minute here, other side, and then we're done.
Woo!
So quick.
Very quick. Very quick.
All right,
Last 10
record
seconds.
is 3 swings in a row.
3 in a row? 3 in a row. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side.
Okay.
There we go. Here we go.
We're gonna get more than 3. I feel it.
Okay, I can see it. It's gonna happen. Uh-oh, no, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Kathleen, what happened? What happened? And then there's Melissa over here. She's just a metronome. You know,
I know.
She's got the metronome thing going.
4.
She can't stop. She just can't stop. There we go. Now we're like a clock. Here we go. Let's go.
This is proof you can have beginner and expert.
Exactly. Exactly. We have 20 seconds left in your workout. 20 seconds left. Getting close. Getting close. We're going to finish strong here. Our last 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Almost there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How about that, huh?
Ooh, I definitely feel it in the hip flexors for sure.
Me too. Feels good.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Good. Well, thank you for giving us a little midday workout, a little mobility, and
yeah.
And everyone who is watching this, make sure you listen to Dr. D's episode on connecting the dots that came out this week.
Fantastic.
Thank you for being with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.